My name is Catherine Ray. I'm the American Vaulting Association president. What's going on here today is called Oak Hills Classic, and it's a mandatory observation event for our two-star juniors who are trying to get selected to represent the USA at the World Championships this summer. So we have multiple teams from across the nation, and we even have some individual vaulters from Canada. Unlike other sports, we don't wish ill on our competitor. We all, and the same club that's competing against each other, will lend horses to each other. It's just an amazing sport, amazing equestrian sport. The relationship between the vaulters and the horses, I think, is unsurpassed. And these vaulters are one with their horse. The horse knows each individual vaulter, knows what to expect, and they are very, very loving, beautiful relationship between the vaulter and the horses.
This particular event has been chosen to be one of the observation events for both juniors and seniors that are trying to attend the World Championships in Europe this summer. So junior vaulters, or anybody that's 18 years of age and younger, their championship will be in Le Mans, France. The United States selects a team of 3 individual females, 3 individual males, 2 pas de deux, which is pairs, 2 people on the horse, and 1 squad, which is up to 6 vaulters, not all at the same time on a horse, just 3 at a time, but 6 can be on the squad. Our senior world championships this year will be in Budapest, Hungary, and the same amount of people will go. There is no age limit. They can be younger than 18 to go to the senior world championships, but most of them are older. Most teams in the vaulting community put a year to 18 months into planning. In fact, we are already planning our pairs and our squads to prepare for 2022 or 2023 championships. You kind of start planning at the end of one season for the next season. What's kind of unique about our little group here in Utah is for our junior squad that is trying to go, we have 4 juniors here located in Utah as Oak Hills Vaulters. One of them is a senior at Maple Mountain High School, Abigail Archibald. She was actually the state wrestling champion, so she has a little bit of diversity there. We have Abby Wilson, who goes to Salem Hills High School, Gracie Griffiths, who goes to Valley View Middle School, and then we have Megan Stanley, who goes to Juab High School. So we have those 4 here from Utah, and then we actually have 2 members from Colorado, and 2 members from LA area in California as well. So we have to actually get together twice a month and make sure that we can have training weekends together. Our 4 core members are able to here practice on their own horses, but our other members kind of come in. We spend 2 to 3 days training as much as we can, go away for a week, come back, and now that we've started competition season, it's harder to train together because we have a competition about every other weekend. So it's a lot to ask of these kids to give up every weekend and 4 days a week to train, but it's really impressive how hardworking they are and how willing they are to balance their high school teenage lives as well as, make sure that they're training to potentially attend a world championship.
The vaulting community cares very much about their horses. We have learned, even though they're going around and they have maybe 3 vaulters at a time on their back, they're very aware of their surroundings. Small things like if a door is open and the sunlight's coming through. There's horses that are susceptible to that, so we make sure before that horse comes through that we've got everything shut down. We try to have no movement when the horses are actually going with a vaulter on them, because we don't want a small distraction to catch their eye and then, cause some type of mishap. So all of us are very safety conscious.
So there's nothing like the equestrian vaulting community, whether it's here in Utah or nationwide or even Europe based. We are all truly family and friends and get along, even though we're competitors and, things can get a little heated at times. At the end of the day, the vaulting family is a vaulting family. No matter what color of uniform you're wearing or what state you come from or country or what horse you vault on. Our vaulting community has been extra kind to us this year. We had our main team horse pass away in February. We had 2 clubs immediately reach out to us and say, can we bring you a horse, and just give up their horse for an entire season so that these kids could continue to compete and work towards their dreams. I mean, we can't vault without a horse, right? So they are just as much of an important member as the team as any human on the team. So It's very humbling to know that there's people all over the country that would give up their own family member to just, hey, we'll send this horse to Utah and you guys can use it for 3 to 4 months and good luck, we wish you the best. So that's an amazing experience, and that just goes to tell you how close-knit the vaulting community is in general.
The American Vaulting Association runs as a volunteer organization. Everyone is a volunteer, including myself. And we run our budget from year to year on a shoestring budget. So when COVID hit and we had no competitions, no reason for members to sign up, our organization took a monetary deep dive. And the executive board scrambled to try to save this organization. And we have rallied together. We held weekly Zooms for months on end. We started incredible fundraising and working and changing our goals, not only for COVID, but for the future of the AVA, to make sure that it's never in the dire straits that it was in. So, and again, just a huge shout out to the AVA board, to the members, to everyone, to our sponsors, to everyone who came around to help us through this time and will continue to help us going forward.